What's up, everybody? J-Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I talk about: football, basketball, and boxing. Want to get into some basketball. Hopefully y'all saw that game last night, the Denver Nuggets versus the Phoenix Suns. Man, what a game. So if you were watching that game last night, you saw the Denver Nuggets take it to the Phoenix Suns. Man, that was a serious beatdown. Came right at them off the break with intense defense, good ball movement, and you could see the confidence level of the Denver Nuggets. It was on full display, led by none other than their leader, the Joker. Phoenix came out sluggish. They've started every first quarter in the entire playoffs slow. They always were down. Every first quarter against the Clippers, every first quarter against the Denver Nuggets. You could say that's a coaching thing. I'm not going to blame that all on Monty because he just got this squad together. You got to remember, Kevin Durant came late to the show, only played 8 games going into the playoffs, so Monty hasn't had a real good time, a real significant time with this group. There's going to be some rumors that come out. Does he deserve to lose his job? Because there was big expectations with this team. Evidently, it was championship or bust. But to me, that championship or bust window is the duration of however long Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are together. You got these two together. They're both superstars in my opinion. I never had Booker quite as a superstar, but he showed me this year, especially into the playoffs, over this year and last year. I'm going to call him a superstar as well. And if you got him and Kevin together, it is championship or bust. The big thing everybody's going to say now, especially with Kevin, he's got a lot of haters out there. It's going to be about he didn't win another championship. He still hasn't won without Steph Curry. He can't win without the Warriors. So we'll have to see how that goes. He definitely didn't win this year. There's holes in the roster that need to be dealt with as far as making the team a little deeper so that the role players, the wing players, the 3 and D guys, and some guys in the middle, they got a few things they need to add to bear to compete in the West, especially against the Joker, because he's probably going to be around for a while. Can he win without him? Well, Kevin Durant's been doing big things with big squads for years. Obviously, Kevin Durant went to 4 conference finals with the Oklahoma City Thunder and a championship. He was dominant with the Warriors, we know that, and with the Brooklyn Nets, that experiment failed mainly due to injury more so than performance. But with these Phoenix Suns, to me, this is a little bit of a trial error right here because it was such a shortened season in terms of his time with them. Make no mistake, he didn't show up well enough in that game, in that series. He averaged around 28 points, 9 boards, 5 assists. To your average player, that'd be great. For Kevin Durant standards, not so much so. Now, at times, he just wasn't efficient for sure. Had to take a lot of shots to get his production. That is a failure for this season, but not a failure in his basketball career. It's something he needs to correct, something he needs to work on. More time with these guys. We'll see what happens. What I learned most from this series, I already know that Kevin Durant, with the right pieces around him, can win because I've seen it. He was the best player on the Warriors when they won those championships, and it wasn't just one, it was repeated. They probably would have three-peated had he not got hurt. I've seen him with other players and him always make it to the playoffs whenever he's healthy, even when guys go down on his team in Oklahoma City, in Brooklyn. So I know he can lead people to the playoffs. I've seen him be a finals MVP, but it's clear that Phoenix is not ready and they need more. Durant needs to play better and they need to put a better team around him. But what I learned most in this series, to me, immense respect for the Joker. That team, he's got an all-star over there with him, or all-star caliber player in Jamal Murray. But outside of that, that's the only other all-star. Joker's a superstar, no question. I thought he was the best center in the league for a few years now. The 2 MVPs in a row, I think, stamped that. This year, he didn't get quite as many MVP votes because there was a huge outcry about the fact that he can't have 3 MVPs in a row if he hasn't won a championship, when really it's a regular season award. So quite frankly, that shouldn't matter. I think because of that, people got on him a lot, and it really hurt him in the MVP votes when he should have been right there neck and neck with Embiid and Giannis. That being said, I have no problem with Embiid having the MVP. He was well deserving of it too. Kudos to him. But that championship people wanted the Joker to get, it looks like it might be on the way. The way they handled Minnesota, the way they took care of business against Phoenix, I expect them to be a problem moving forward. The Joker is on a bid right now. He's making a push to the championship, and what could not only be a championship ring and a finals MVP, but his stake to not just the best center in the league, but the best player in basketball right now. His offensive game is flawless. He's at the three-point line with you. If you don't get in his face, it's a bucket. He can get into the mid-range and hit buckets off the floating action, off the turnaround, either shoulder. He gets to the cup, finishes with layups, back to the basket, hits free throws, does it all. And if you double him, he's the best passing big man the league has ever seen. All due respect to Bill Russell and Wes Unseld and Wilt Chamberlain. And he finishes through contact. It looks ugly at times, doesn't look as skilled and sexy as they would say, but all it does is keep going in the basket. Can frustrate you, like Kevin Durant said when he shoots some of them unorthodox shots, but it's a bucket. He doesn't move fast, but you can't speed him up like Luka Doncic. He plays at his pace. The Joker is the man. I'll talk more about him in another video. But kudos to the Denver Nuggets. They're deep, they're well coached, and they look like a championship team. So stay tuned. Let's see if they can take care of business in the next round, regardless if they play the Lakers or the Warriors. I think they got a good shot because neither team got anybody for the Joker. Holla at you. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know what you're looking for. J-Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or hit the bell. Get at me in the comments. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, at The Vault, JMU414 on Twitter, and of course, what's up, TikTok? I'll holler at y'all next time.